Surrender, Raziel. Abandon this petty rebellion. It was I who made you. Your life had played out, and in my grace I spared you. You are my reaper of souls. You have no other purpose, no higher destiny. Just this. Accept your calling, Raziel. Let go of these vain hopes. Relinquish your will and feed.
No.
What do you profit from this defiance?
There's some grim satisfaction in infuriating you.
My patience is eternal, Raziel. How many eons can you bear to languish here? The wheel of fate must turn. All are redeemed in the cleansing agony of birth, death, and rebirth. This is the engine of life, the purifying rhythm of the universe to which all souls are irresistibly drawn. Yours is a necessary and noble function, Raziel.
Enough of your sermonizing. Are you trying to bore me into submission? Why must this game go on? We both know what you are. You're no better than the vampires you so despise. A voracious parasite, cloaking its appetite in a shroud of righteousness. I refuse to do your will.
I can see into your heart, Raziel. It is not your will, but cowardice that keeps you here.
How so?
You know what fate awaits you when you leave the Underworld. That phantom weapon you bear is a constant reminder, isn't it? The sword is waiting for you out there somewhere, and you tarry so as not to meet it.
I could not deny it. As long as I lingered here, defying my captor, I was able to postpone what I feared was my inevitable doom. To become the ravenous spirit imprisoned in the Reaver Blade. But that sentence was no worse than the stalemate I now endured. Better to face one's destiny than cower from it.
Harvester of souls, I created you. And to this function, my angel of death, you will return.
Enough. Yes, I submit.
Very good. Indulge your hunger. Yes, embrace your calling, Raziel. You will find that just as defiance has its price, so obedience has its rewards.
And submission is not always what it seems.
Great, now we're Raziel. As you can see, he moves a little bit differently from Kain.
Below me swirled an ominous-looking mist. I knew that if I fell, it would mean my peril.
Do you believe your worthiness is so easily proved? Your way is sealed until you have offered further evidence of your obedience.
I must feed you before I depart this place.
You must feed yourself, Raziel.
The wheel must turn.
Ah, now you understand.
push circle by force of habit there.
When you're going home, there is no home.
It's not going to do that for all of them, by the way. I think it just does it for the first 2 or so. There we go. Oh, also, despite the fact that he couldn't in the other games, he can actually climb in the Spectral Realm.
You may go, but remember, you are mine. You can no more escape from me than you can escape yourself.
I don't think there's anything... Nah, that's just if you jump from a different spot.
You want this room cleared of its vermin.
If you wish to leave it,
Your will be done.
my good servant.
Also, the Spectral Reaver now looks more like the Soul Reaver now. Otherwise, combat-wise, Raziel's very similar to Kain. He just attacks a little bit differently. Oh, and he also can't grab things. TK. Not yet, anyways.
You see? Obedience brings prompt rewards.
I don't think there's any power-ups down here, but then again, once again, I don't remember.
Where do you think you're going, little soul? You can't escape. Raziel,
As you can see, Raziel can climb in the Spectral Realm now. He just can now. Just gotta be careful, because I've previous playthroughs have fallen down pretty
clever
easy.
indeed. I've endured your game long enough.
Clearly my escape had not been anticipated, or my benevolent master would not have expended such efforts to prevent me from going. And if my departure displeased him, then that was a victory, however small, for me. In the spectral realm, water is as thin as air, putting this opening far beyond my reach. But once I found my way into the physical world, I might be able to swim up there.
Hint, hint. Ah! What? Raziel, why didn't you grab? Grab onto it this time. There we go.
This door would only open when fitted with an appropriate artifact. But to use such an object, I would first have to find a way back into the material realm.
Oh, I can't eat those while I'm in the spectral realm. I guess that makes sense. I believe if those grab you, I know they take you back to the spectral realm if you're in the physical realm. They grab you.
When you go home, there's no home.
Can't go up there. I don't know what happens if they grab you. Otherwise, I don't think anything specific happens.
At last, I discovered a conduit into the material realm. I would finally escape the spirit world and take one step farther from my tormentor.
Did you think to receive the same favors after your rebellion as before? No, Raziel. I have no need for you to enter the physical world, so no conduit will be granted. You serve me adequately as a wraith, and a wraith you will remain.
So, my restraints had not been removed, only loosened. I would not be held prisoner in the spectral realm. There had to be another way. As I emerged, I was granted a vision of what I would become if I did not escape the spectral realm. For these too were agents of my master, hunting the lost souls that struggled to escape the endless twilight of the Underworld.
Raziel, please aim at them, please. Oh, I can't eat them, okay.
My master's plan for me was ominously clear. Like these mindless hunters, I existed only to fuel him with souls, siphoning their energy to feed him and his wheel of fate. I had to break these bonds, while I still possessed my own will.
Alright, back to Kain.
This artifact seemed as though it was made for that unusual lock. Now the door could be opened.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything back there. Where's the shadow, guys? what the two of these things are. Maybe I might explain what they are at some point. I genuinely don't remember. So I noticed the lack of music in Raziel's section. I'm hoping that's not just an emulator issue. So I had the same thing with the PS2 version of Blood Omen 2, of course. Where no music played throughout that entire game, and the boss music in that game is actually good. Is there anything else? And now if I didn't leave, even if I left someone alive in here, there wouldn't be any blood for me to drain anyways. Door open, usually it shows cutscenes and stuff for that type of stuff, but whatever. I don't think I checked any of these. Hello. More TK? I guess you don't need... Do you need fragments?
Falcon insignia.
Doesn't look like it.
Cadaverous laceration. Oh,
okay, yeah, you do need... Okay, well, I guess the runes are fine on their own, but you need 3 health talismans. At least it tells you how many there actually are in the select. Hello. Work on getting Kain and Raziel's abilities, especially that aerial one. It's like one of my favorite moves in the game. Maybe use the hell out of that thing. Unfortunately, it's like those, and I think it's a grab in the air with TK is like all their moves in the game. A little bit bare bones, but yeah. At the very least, the combat in this game is way better than it was in the previous games. I mean, it's not perfect, but the story is still pretty consistent with the other games too, so that's always good. Plus, playing as Elder Kain's awesome. Any dudes in here? Dude, fuck off. I don't think you get more blood doing it that way versus like burning them or anything. That's my knowledge anyways. That fills up the gauge, as you can see. Dude, fuck off. What the hell happened with Kain's head right there? No! Aha! Oh, wait, no. I thought that was like a secret room or something. It's a me game. Somewhat, I vaguely remember something like that, but maybe I misremember it wrong. Now part of me is making me want to actually check all of them. What's on this side, isn't it?
Malik, the great Sarafan warrior. I had met him before. His sword and shield seemed to have gone astray.
But Malik used a spear. Also, he's also still alive at this point. As fun as that is. Oh, there's dudes. Ah, dudes. Oh, something hit me. I don't think you do more damage like this. Probably. Oh, door opened. Okay. I didn't even know that there was a reason that I needed to kill these guys anyways. All kinds of weird little graphical issues I'm getting. Okay, let's... Aha. Spellcasters can enhance abilities of all peoples. Murder them first. Hey, I think I got it. Boy, not cool, guys. Do not like. So what did I learn?
Falcon. Sanguine
Yeah,
censure.
okay, that's what I thought. Flung helpless in the air, it can fall asleep by catching blah blah blah. I don't care. It's the aerial version of the other move I got. Okay, so I have 5 moves. I don't remember what the other ones are. I know there's the ability to grab enemies while you're in the air and something else.
Tell me, where can I find your master? Quickly, Mobius is...
In the tower.
good.
Get him!
Yeah!
Attack!
Oh, you guys just kind of phased right through the door there.
Attack!
I guess we just move on. Oh, there we go. Okay. think that the placement of those things might be because I'm using that HD patch thing I got. That's probably why. That makes sense. Jump down. Could be probably a really dumb idea. A jumpy thingy. Look around up here. Real fast. Okay. Things. This Kain does this stuff a lot better than he did in Blood Omen 2. That's for sure. Where he uses psychic powers that can only push forward or back.
Malik's missing shield. I hated to restore his dignity, but I would need to return this to his monument before I could progress.
Actually, thinking about it, by this point in time... Anyways, by this point in time, Malik would be in his suit of armor forever. Wouldn't he? I think that's where it should be going. I don't think Mobius was actually present during that. Though he is pretty much responsible for that happening to poor Malik. So this one? Oh, okay, so I'm downstairs now. Okay. What's the fastest way? Well, the fastest way to that courtyard would have been where I came from, I guess. I don't really know the layout of this place very well. I have to climb back up there, don't I? Yay.